your eardrums are about to burst. I mean, burst. What you're about to hear will blow your mind. That is why I want you to pay attention to this one from the beginning of it till the end. Finally, Wunmi knows where she brought Liam from. In fact, right now, she's telling us that there is no need for DNA. I know where I brought Liam from. And I don't want to embarrass that person. I don't want to put this out on social media. Since you guys have caught us, in our wicked, evil enterprise, it's okay. It's okay. We've been asking for DNA for a long time, and Wumi came up with different lies and manipulation. At first, it was money. When they realized that Mobad's father had support financially, they said, okay, you know what? The next thing is you have to request for this legally. Mobad's father's lawyer, senior advocate, sent a request to Wumi's lawyer, Falano. And the response that Mohbad's father got was a shocker. The response was, we are not ready for DNA, but if you want DNA, first, Mr. Joseph Aloba, that's Mohbad's father, must first give us DNA of himself and Mobad. What does that mean? What does that imply? That they are not ready for a DNA. Mobad is gone. Now, Mobad's father wanted to do something. He wanted to go see the corpse of his son. They refused because he might even take a piece of something, maybe the hair of Mobad or something, for a DNA to ascertain that I am the father of Mobad. Now, it's now your turn. Do you know that the report of the autopsy is not yet out for the public or for Mohbad's father to peruse or his legal team to look into? No, not at all. DNA zero. But I promise you, justice for Mohbad is certain. There is no way out of it. Now, Wunmi, Naira Marley, Sam Larry, Obelegushi, all of these names have been, kind of talked about when the Justice for Mobad started. And of course, the DNA thing came up. Well, this time around, you're about to hear what you've never heard before. That's why I want you to pay attention, like I said, from the beginning of this video till the end of it. Let us hear this one. And as we do it, analysis and your comments are highly appreciated. Like, share this video, let it go viral. And to encourage this channel, tap on the thanks button. Yes, the one with the love icon and the dollar in the middle of it. If you're just coming across this channel, tap on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. It is about to get messy. Like what you're about to hear will blow you up.
Another chance for us. Prime boy will come and give us one stupid story, and we will not take it. Who are you? Who are you to take? You know, are we? Do you think me? I will go to that court and say what you say is wrong, or go to that police station? They've said it. They've said it. That's bygone. That's Nigeria for you. But if they can hear our cry, now we target all those loopholes. They won't. In fact, if they make any mistake, we say, yeah, we said it. You see, we've said it. But we are not bringing out any point. We are not bringing any possibility. No assumption. We are bringing possibility. What this guy can come and tell us. This guy can come and lie to us again. And we'll be here haggling for money tonight. Nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. So why are we wasting time? We want the DNA. We want justice at the same time. We want to know who is Liam. Remember, with Liam, we can link Naira Marley and Sam Larry back. Why are we trying to cut that area? Why are we trying to omit that DNA? Who are those people? The audacity to be changing somebody that is dead, changing the password, to be taking all his notification. Nobody is seeing that area, that this thing is a big loophole. And in the same Darosha linked to Mama Mobad. Mama Mobad was the one that called Baba Mobad to come and see. Let's go to the hospital. And they faked this man until this man took his decision to go into their house. Now, why are we blaming this man? If they can play all those tricks to us, if they can play all those nonsense to us, and we are still believing these people that DNA, we have to do that DNA. If they can play us, let us play them back. If we don't hammer that area, they will not listen to us. They will omit that area. So the more we push, what do you think? Well, okay, look at Very Dark Man. What happened? When he mentioned that DNA, they quickly call him. That all his live stream was stopped when that thing was going on. They called him to Lagos. He was enjoying, he was doing everything, but he told them, he said, nobody will stop me of doing whatever he's doing. And he still continue. And he was trying his best. He's not going deep, but he's going back to the first narrative. But he changed. The guy changed because the truth is about to explode. But now we forgot, we leave that area. Now we jump to another thing. Why are we like this? We need to be honest to ourselves. We are all Nigerians. We are all blacks. What are we teaching the rest of the people coming? What are we trying to... I don't understand. Some people will just come and be giving us different narrative that doesn't even outline. We see the truth. The DNA, it's possible that this boy can be for Naira Marley, Sam Larry. Somebody has spoken, then everybody follow the trend. Let's forget about the sentimental that, oh yeah, it cannot be. It can be because Wunmi is coming out from somewhere. Within that 6 months, when Mobad left that house, Wunmi was pregnant. If you look at that 1 year and 2 months, Liam was born in five months ago. So when did they leave that house? So it's not up to 6 months. And she bring pregnancy from that house. And somebody is telling me they cannot link things back. We can link it. We can even match things together. So anything can happen. Anything can happen. So we should not break that thing of DNA. That DNA has to come to life. That DNA is so serious that we need to find out who is Liam. Liam needs to come out, or the DNA has to tell us, or the direction where Liam is coming from. Why are we being like this? We've been shouting Sam Larry and Naira Marley. Why are we deviating from that area? We are not leaving them. That DNA can bring them back to justice. You understand? They are trying to bring visa. Forget about visa. Visa is standing in that house when Mobad died. We know. Visa is just there. But Liam DNA can link all these people back. And that truth will be, it will open. The thing that they are covering will open. In future, we know that is Liam Mobad's son. But do we know who is Liam is? We don't know. It belongs to Naira Marley or whosoever. So that is the area we are trying to hammer, that people are trying to omit. And we are not going to let it slide. If anybody can hear me, they will understand what I'm trying to say. We are trying to link that DNA to those people back. And you see them on social media pumping up champagne. Different artists have been releasing that Mobad is linked to them. If you watch all those things, all this music is exactly how Mobad did his own music. They are now copying Mobad. Nobody's fighting for this guy. All his talent is now getting wasted to some idiots. This talent is now going to some people that they can't even manage. And who is going to fight for this justice? If Liam should grow up now, do you think this boy will be happy? That, okay, they said my father died in the house, so who killed my father? The boy will ask. If really this is how it happened, mommy, who killed my dad? That is why we need that DNA. So that DNA can give us direction. What happened? How did the pregnant happen? Because the pregnant is coming from somewhere. It's not up to 1 year and 2 months when they left in that house. So Liam was born in 5 months. So minus 5 months within that month. So Mobad is coming from somewhere. The pregnant is also coming from somewhere. So let's link everything back. That is the genesis.
They are crazy. Wunmi is crazy. Baba Mobad is crazy. Everybody is crazy. They are just giving us headache. Are they mad?
That's what I'm saying.
Giving someone headache.
So if you go back to all those things, you people will understand that this DNA, this man is...
I used to sleep 2 hours in a day. What happened?
You understand?
Even government is crazy. This thing they can fight. All these things we are fighting for. If government try to find it, they will find it for only 2 days. Only 2 days they will get the justice. What's all this thing? What does government even want about this case? What do they want? This thing is not even hard at all. They can even get everything. Okay, we have for DNA test. They should do it. They should do everything. If they do everything, they will get everything before 24 hours.
The more we emphasize on the good energy
Yes.
side,
But now they say that fix ready for the DNA test. What's now happening?
is the DNA that we are asking for. We are not pushing Wunmi.
Yes, but Wunmi are ready now.
Yeah,
Let's
Wunmi is
try
ready.
to like do it.
Wunmi said she's ready.
As this said, he said, are you ready?
No, she said she's ready to do it.
Hello.
Remember.
Let's try and do it then. Like, we say that we do DNA test, but it's ready now. Okay, let's try and do it right now. Like,
No, they
how
won't
can
rush.
we do it?
No, it's a process. No, peculiar. Calm down. It's a process. It's a process.
It's a process, my brother. It's a process.
Yeah, we need a good lawyer.
It's a process, my brother. We need to, yes.
Because if we emphasize on this thing, they will give us Saturday instead of Sunday. They will change a lot of things for us. You know, these people have been playing game from the onset. If they can lie to us that, oh, I saw Mobad in the hospital, and somebody can say, oh, Adura is 15 years old. We are not even going there. That thing even...
So now, what we have to talk about is the lawyer that we need.
That's exactly what I want to say. Because that lawyer will help us to draft a letter to send to Wunmi and say, this is exactly what we want.
Welcome back. Welcome back. You heard it. They want to make a move to make sure that justice for Mobad is not swept under the carpet. DNA has been requested for, and the DNA actually, from what we heard, started from a man who wanted to work with Mobad's father, but eventually they had some issues between themselves and they could not continue in this. But I'm kind of thinking about this for a while now. Why is Wunmi so quiet about DNA? Why is Wunmi's mother out vocal when it became DNA talk? Where they wanted to shift the blame to, it didn't work for them because they wanted to bank on the ignorance of a lot of people. They wanted to push the narrative into the pathway, into the corner that they want, but it didn't work. And what was this? They wanted Sam Larry and Naira Marley to go down, but something didn't just make sense. There was no way they could be roped. There was no way they could be put in jail forever. There was no way that Wunmi or anyone could prove that Naira Marley is responsible for the RIP of Mobad directly. There was no way they could prove that Sam Larry is responsible for the RIP of Mobad directly, even though the Nigerian police came up with their, yes, it was the cumulative effect of the bullying of the record label boss and Sam Larry the bully and all of that. But they could not establish any of this. They spoke stupidly, foolishly. They could not establish how the RIP of Mobad came about with the so-called video and clip that we also circulating social media. They could not. It didn't work for them. It didn't work for them. They could not manipulate the narrative to their own gain, for their own gain. They could not. They could not. So, well, here we are. Still justice for Mobad. Justice for Mobad and nothing more. I want to believe that this month of January 2024, the Nigerian police will be pressured enough to conclude on the autopsy. The autopsy right now, we've not heard anything meaningful, anything reasonable. We've not heard anything. Mobad's father also doesn't have access to the body of his son. I don't know what they are doing. I don't know what they're doing. You know, the man said when I got to Mobad's house, it was already wrapped up and embalmed locally. So I could not. And this is a lesson. This is a lesson to people out there. This is a lesson. They said he just RIP'd, isn't it? Okay. They got there, they saw him, and they said, oh, you should next time tell them to unwrap him. I want to see. They quickly wrapped him up. And Mohbad's father should also visit the hospital where Mobad was taken to. What was the observation? What is the report? You know, you know that Wunmi had a copy of the death certificate, and on that death certificate it would be written that it was brought in RIP. But there are certain observations that I believe that the hospital, the doctors saw. What they observed. What about that? What did they observe? What did they see? Cuts on his neck. Where and how did it happen? These are very important. At first, I think Femi Falana, the lawyer representing Wunmi now, thought it was about justice for Mobad against Sam Larry Naira Marley. But as a smart person, he looked into it and he realized that there is nothing that connects any of these individuals directly. And he got to know that Wunmi is actually seeking for his firm assistant, seeking for his law firm assistant, seeking for his own help. And then money has to be paid. Millions of naira has gone, filtered here and there. And you know where the money is coming from. It came from many of you, came from your donation. That's the money that they're using to package themselves, using to fight against justice for Mobad. That's how bad it is. That is how wicked it is. Justice for Mobad and nothing more. About the little boy, Liam, nobody care. We don't care if Wunmi refuses. It's okay. DNA is not a must. But you cannot lay claim to Mobad's revenue. You cannot call yourself Mobad. You can't, no. Just take the boy, move on with your life. It's not by force. No one is going to force you for a DNA. But do not say Mobad is your husband. Don't say so. And don't believe or think that the revenue of Mobad will be handed over to you. No, not at all. That's it. It's okay. It's not by force. But you are not Mobad's wife. You are Cynthia Omowumi Adebanjo. That's your name. You're not Cynthia Omowumi Aloba. Mobad's father said, no, my son was not married. It was an introduction because I didn't come with my family members. Have you ever seen such marriage that is not done somewhere else outside of the country? I mean, in the same locality. And the father is not aware that it's a marriage. Not because he lost contact with his son. There was no preparation. What did they bring? If it's an engagement, traditional marriage, what are the things that was brought by Mobad's father and Mobad? Like, what did they prepare on their own side to ask for the hand of Wunmi in marriage? Nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all. They already planned it. Before they orchestrated it, they already planned it, know what they were going to get. They know already. They know already. They know already. They know already. Well, I don't know what you think about this one. I don't know what you think. Drop your comment. Drop your comment. Like and share. See you in the next update.